What is up, everyone? How you doing? See, starting the video is like the weirdest part of these videos because you have to like get into like filming mode and it's different. And okay, this is the start of the video. It's sick, it's late, let's get to work. So as you guys know, last Friday we were trying to make the drift event and we scrambled to get the E30 done, and unfortunately we weren't able to manage that. The really three big things that held us back was finding a rear diff. I got sent the wrong rear calipers and we needed exhaust. Luckily, I was able to find a rear diff. The rear brakes came in. We still don't have an exhaust, but that's okay. Because today, even though it's late, I'm hoping to get the diff in the car, get the drive shaft in and verify that we have the correct drive shaft, because I'm actually really worried that we don't. Hopefully somehow bleed the brakes and test fit some wheels. I didn't find a set, but I know of a set that might fit pretty well. So B-Hall, what'd you jump into tonight?
I've been working on getting the whole front end together. I'm trying to figure out the order of things. And
there's a lot of pieces to this front end.
there is.
The car came with this front lip, and I guess they're kind of expensive. And
well, it's an ES front lip.
Is that what it is?
ES. Yeah, this one's completely broken in the front.
Yeah, so it is completely broken, but it is a drift car. So a couple of zippity ties right here. This thing will look brand freaking new, right? I would say so.
Good enough. Oh, this was all bent the heck out of place, so I gave her the old straighten out.
So there's a lot of pieces to this thing, and Brian's trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I think I skunked myself by putting this on first. I think I gotta take it back off.
Thank you for doing that, because this would drive me nuts.
I know.
I really appreciate you. You know that?
Dude, I know. Okay.
Okay, I just wanted you to know that. Found myself a rear differential. If you guys saw the Drift Day video, I got this from my drifter friends, which was sick. Because for some reason, these diffs are really hard to find. So I got this really nice 373 welded diff. I put the casing on it, did the RTV thing, put fluid in it, and it's almost ready to go. Before I put that in, there's one mod that I was told to do by almost every kid that had an E30, and that is convert the diff to studs instead of bolts. Because I guess trying to put the bolts in through the diff in place is miserable. So everyone puts studs in it to make your life a lot easier. Shout out to you, Garagistics.
I'm the only stud you need in your life.
YouTube magic. All right, that's pretty cool. Let's get this diff in there. Sheesh.
Where you going?
Repair job on the headlight. I actually have one of these at my shop. Hey Jimmy, I got one of these lights.
Yeah, fuck you.
I'm gonna put the broken one in anyways though.
Awesome.
Sweet.
So the stud kit makes it a lot easier to put in, but damn, does it take forever to get this thing melted.
It doesn't look comfortable.
Oh, thank God my arms are. I've been like
That's the look of defeat right there.
trying to bang out so much stuff in the morning before filming lately, and then I get so burnt out the time we start filming.
Yeah.
And I need to start readjusting my life because this isn't working.
Probably not a good idea to waste the energy.
Everything's great.
Doing great.
Thanks, Mike. Yo, P, this thing looks like a car right now.
Okay, it's not done.
Doesn't this thing look like a Jag?
Yeah.
Ooh, god damn, that thing's ugly. Let's get the grills on.
The worst freaking screw to find ever.
Yo, this whole build, we got no hardware with it. It's been so difficult to piece it all together.
One. It's super long, but it'll work.
Yeah, just use it. This car's really clean. But all the hardware that came off of it, disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. If you look at our little axle hardware right here, so look at these things, gross. We're gonna make a little salad real quick.
Chef Jimmy, gonna whip that work.
Oh, that didn't seal.
It's not sealed all
It's
the
not
way.
sealed well at all. This is not watertight. Abort. Put it in the bag.
You shake that, John. Oh yeah.
All right, B, look at this. Ready?
Oh, he's got the
They
good.
look pretty fresh, not gonna lie.
Not bad. Looks like a 30-year-old grease really did the trick on this one. The freshies. So Adam, front end's on. What do you think? Would you drive the E30?
What is this? Is this for like a bash block?
Yeah, the whole bumper just bolts straight to that.
Really?
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. I mean, I drive it, but it doesn't have anything to do with the front end. I'm more of a rear end type of guy.
Are you?
Let's go look. These bumpers.
Yeah, give her a good slap. Come on. Yeah, call her a bad girl. No, you're gonna love this. I'm excited for you to drive this car because you've driven a lot of drift cars, so I'm excited.
I don't think I've ever driven an E30.
Exactly. The glass is really cool.
I was about to say, like, you got an IPA that I can sip on while
you look perfect.
Maybe like a nice little dog riding passenger. Probably a vape, but I'm not sure. Either like a vape or some sort of like vegan Nutri-Grain bar. So are things going really wrong with the build and then you're just trying to get filler? Because I can help you get filler.
It's a Lawn Boy approved car. You fit all right.
Oh yeah, I've had a couple.
Dude, the roof thing is also a helmet hanger.
Shut.
That's sick.
Shut.
All right, diff is fully in. Now it's time to make sure.
Hey, make sure you tell them what that thing on the end is.
Adam really loves this word. It's a guibo. That's what they call it.
It's your turning little
He thinks he's so funny. So I don't know if this is the right length or not. On one form it says yes, other forms it says no. We'll find out.
Who invited this guy?
There we go. We're in the diff. All right, let's see.
No way.
I think the drive shaft is gonna work, which is really, really good news. So this is actually the factory 325E drive shaft.
The E's work.
The E's work, yeah.
That's what it is.
So I guess the E has like a thicker, has like an oversized guibo like the E36 does, and it's the right length for some reason. I don't know. So if you have a ZF Trans, you could use your E drive shaft. It's pretty dope. I'm ecstatic right now that this fits because this is a huge victory for me right here. Really, really. With this, is gonna be the whole full drivetrain is gonna be hooked up, which is really exciting. So dope. All right, guys. So I just finished the drivetrain. We got the drive shaft front and rear hooked up. We got a new center support bearing, new guibo. I got the diff fully sealed up, ready. Axles in. Everything's good to go. Really pumped. Really excited. The full drivetrain is now there. And simultaneously, while I was doing that, Brian was being the best friend ever, and he was doing the annoying part, and that was
I built the entire front end. As you guys know, I've been piecing it together. A lot of screws in this thing. Tell you what, a lot of zip ties too.
check it out. This thing's sick. Dude, it looks so crazy to see the front end on this thing. So here's a controversial one. This piece was in the trunk, and we had the receipt from the dealer for it. And this stupid little chrome panel was so much, I don't even want to say the price because it was ridiculous. Let us know if you think we should keep it or not. I feel guilty not using it.
If we don't run it, we're gonna have to get a plate to it.
Yeah, exactly.
So for now, it's gonna stay.
For now, it's gonna stay.
I can't wait to wash this thing because we've neglected doing that since the beginning.
Oh, I said I wouldn't wash it until we finish it, and we're getting close. So Brian also drift stitched the front lip, which is sick because these are really expensive and kind of hard to find. So like, I'm happy that we could save it just with a couple drift stitches, and it kind of gives it that look, you know?
I mean, to you E30 guys who know who this is, you're gonna be butthurt right now because this is an ES lip. But it came with the car, and we're gonna use it.
I've been dying to see how wheels fit on this car, and I haven't found any 16s anywhere. The car needs 16s just because the angle kit and the fitment reasons. But Steph dropped off her Miata, and her wheels are 16 by 8, 16 by 9. I think they're gonna fit pretty good. So
See if they do.
let's see how much these stick out. So this wheel is a 16 by 8 plus 15. So it's an aggressive offset, but it's a skinny wheel. So what are you thinking?
It's gonna poke.
It's gonna poke, right? Yeah. Right, let's see how much. This is a big moment, dude. I'm excited.
There's a lot of camber though, so. Oh! It doesn't poke at all.
What the hell? All right, so if this was a stance car, this would fit perfect, but since we're gonna be, you know, going full lock, it'd probably hit the fenders pretty dramatically.
Yeah, you can't really. If anything I've learned from drifting this year from my first season is tire rub kills you, and you should raise your car if you're gonna drift.
Yeah.
Tire rub slows your car down, throws your line off, makes everything inconsistent. Can't have it.
Honestly, yeah, the tight weave just matches the BMW.
Zero thing. Yeah.
And I'll look just like Jip. We can be twins. Oh, okay. Let's get the back wheel on too, cause goddamn. You guys see? I stud converted the rear, cause I knew I'd be changing these rears a lot. So trying to fumble those like bolts in there, not fun. Oh, dude, it looks too good. Steph, I'm so sorry.
lifting.
Everybody's talking about lifting
Ready to
it.
hit the track or what? The ice track.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I promise.
WRC Miata.
Yeah, there you go. That's what it is.
Honestly,
I'm speechless. You know?
you love it, right?
Car probably drive better than that.
Where's my center caps now?
No, I'm not making her drive on these. Don't worry. We're just putting them on to move around the shop. We'll talk about that later. Poor Miata. I'm so sorry. One of my good friends actually just ran out and dropped off a set of 16s he's had laying around for a long time. Now these, I bought them off him as burners because I knew no matter what we'd use them. But they're 16x7 plus like 35, so they're pretty small. But we just mocked them up, and they look kind of good, and they look like they're gonna function pretty well.
Pretty good game.
Yo, what do you think with the Volk Rays? So as you can tell, here, Brian, turn the wheel for us so you can see how puny these things are. So as you can see, they're pretty skinny wheels, but I don't know, like it kind of works with the chassis. Like it doesn't, I don't know. Let us know what you guys think, if we should run these in the front or if we should run the meshes or something similar. Either way, we'll be good burners. Let us know what we should run in the front, if we should run the Volk Rays or if we should run the meshes. But either way, I want to get this thing on the ground, so let's put it on the ground on the meshes. Sweet. This is usually you wait like a whole entire season to do this, but it's only been like a month. This is sick. I love how fast this build is going. Oh,
Oh, that's scary.
all right, we got a lot of settling to do. Are you pumped to see this, Steffi?
I'm pretty excited about it. I really am.
All right. Move that bug. Are you ready?
Oh, man!
Oh my god. What just happened?
Take out all the adjusters.
What is this? They're slams. Something's not right. There's no.
Do you have something like missing, like in there?
Okay, I don't know why that's happening, but. What is happening here?
We need to get the back down.
Yeah, we need to get this down ASAP. Do you see this right now?
That's a lot.
These coils are slammed. The fronts are perfect. Okay. We'll be back after these messages. I ran the factory rubber bushing because I thought it'd be nice to not have, you know, metal on metal, but they added quite a bit, so maybe we aren't supposed to run them. So it's fully bottomed out right here. We could technically take off this whole lower collar right here.
Which we should.
You think we should? We just send it?
Yeah.
Well, let's see how it sits without the.
Still too high. I can see it from here.
Okay, let's take it out then. Screw it. Let's go low.
I don't have any in my car, and my car's not that low.
You're right. Oh, we had to do this on the E36 too.
Yep.
All right.
Ooh.
Lower than the last time. Dude, it's still super
Still
high.
high.
That's crazy. Maybe they'll settle. Right there. That's like the lowest they can go. And we'll see the lower spring. But the spring's already really small. It's annoying because the fronts are raised pretty high. And it sits like that.
That's what I said.
That has nothing to do with the lower control arms. We're not going to talk about that. But hope that settles because that's really, 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 really bad. Okay, it's not.
You cleaning a car, Jimmy?
Quick little dust.
Wow.
Just scratching the paint real quick. What's the issue there?
You think there's a cat?
We're just gonna, there we go. It's crazy how the 4-doors, although the same wheelbase, look so much longer than a
I
coupe's.
was just thinking that this car looks a lot longer on the ground, huh?
Yeah, right? It's kind of cool though. Sheesh. We're not gonna talk about this. We're gonna cross our fingers and hope that it settles, but ooh, goddamn. She needs some side skirts. Then we could party. All right, so we got the E30 on the ground and it looks pretty freaking cool. I'm so excited. Like seeing this thing with a front end on it for the first time, seeing it on wheels, seeing it all lowered, well, in the front with a E36 engine in it, it's just crazy. Because as you guys remember, we got this car with no front end, not even a subframe or suspension on it. And barely over a month and a half ago, and now it's here on the ground. Kind of runs, probably move under its own power, and it's It's so crazy to see it like this. It looks so cool. It just look how cool this thing is. As you guys saw, I did a light dusting on the car and it already looks so freaking clean. I'm kind of starting to feel a little guilty about it, but whatever. So I can't wait to drive this thing outside and wash it for the first time because this thing's beautiful. Main goal right now is we still have to do an alignment, obviously. Got to figure out what the hell's going on in the rear. I got to do that rear brake line or just replace all of them at this point because I've replaced everything else. Why even leave it? So that should come in like 2 days. We'll get that done. And hopefully in the next couple days, we can get this down to Justin's and get an exhaust man on the thing because like a cheap cat pack for this thing is like $700 and it's literally easier and cheaper just to make your own. So we'll head down there, get a nice more fab custom exhaust for the E30 and we'll be ready to go. We're gonna end it. I've been babbling on for long enough. So I hope you guys liked today's video. With that, you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content and we'll see you guys tomorrow.